Hey, Arcee, what's the quickest way to get your clothes tailored? You have them tailored swift. Hey, the joke wasn't that bad, come on. Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My next guest, you may recognize her from the Transformers Energon TV show. Please welcome Arcee. Now, this is a repaint from 2007, and she was released as a Target exclusive during the release of the first movie. Now, I already reviewed this figure last year. Unfortunately, that video got flagged for copyright because I was playing music from my idol, Taylor Swift. I love Taylor. I absolutely adore her. Taylor, please re-release this album already. We want it. We need it. We need Rep TV. Sorry, guys. I was getting a little carried away right there. But yeah, I was playing songs from this album in the background, just as background music only. I had no idea YouTube was going to be that strict, and it got flagged for copyright. So I deleted it, and now Arcee is back. And I'm definitely going to be more careful about whatever's playing on my speakers in the background from here on out. So let's take a look at her packaging first. Here is the original packaging from 2007. Now this brings back an enormous wave of nostalgia for me. I remember when the movie was still up and coming, and I saw all the new action figures in every Walmart, Target, Toys R Us, and just feeling ecstatic that my entire childhood was going to be on the big screen on July 3rd in live action. And that's how this packaging makes me feel. It brings back that ecstatic detailing right there, the mechanical detailing print right there for the side of the box. I love that. That just screams 2007 movie right there. I love that warning sign right there. And here is the back showing her bio and all the other figures that were also released during this time. Man, so much nostalgia just from this packaging alone. So now let's move on to the main event herself, Arcee. And as you can see, it is the Energon Arcee, just repainted in blue. And I kind of feel like Hasbro was giving us an insight as to how Arcee would look done in blue paint. I mean, maybe this is where they got the idea to make her blue in Transformers Prime. So yeah, it's a blue dirt bike with lots of silver and gray. I really love the paintwork on this figure. I mean, the silver and the blue just complement each other very well. And they didn't skimp on any of the molded in detailing either. I mean, look at all of that, especially right here for the motorcycle chain. I love it. And take a look on the exhaust pipe. You can see the Takara logo, as well as some nice silver paint right there for the exhaust pipes. Nice detailing for the tires as well, and they do spin very well too. And at first I kind of felt that the gray paint clashed a little bit with the silver, but now that I think about it, it kind of helps to break up the color scheme a bit. I mean, it adds more color than it takes away. And despite some of the obvious indicators that she is a Transformer, you never would have guessed that this super cool dirt bike turned into a fembot. I mean, she is very much in disguise. And right here you can see the little Autobot symbol inside of that hole. And you can see the speedometers in there with the handlebars. And she's got some dark clear plastic right here for the windshield. It is the same dark clear plastic that the Energon star is made of. I don't really like this color. It kind of reminds me of mold. Like, ugh, I don't like it. But hey, what can you do? And just plug it right back on. Oop. Plug it right back on. For her accessories, she comes with this gun. It's got a launching missile, and I'm assuming this is supposed to be another gun. And they got some big old exhaust pipes on the back, so I guess this is supposed to give her a speed boost in this mode, but I don't like these because they lift her up off the ground too much. She can't roll at all, so I just take them off. Now she's got a kickstand to keep her upright, but what you can also do is you can lift up her feet, revealing the big old high heels she wears, and that keeps her upright. And that looks cool. I might just display her like this. Okay, now let's get her transformed. So first thing you want to do is bring out the windshield, extend her legs like so, and then you can swing the legs around that back tire, bring back the legs, come right up here to the exhaust pipes, split it open, Then you can split open that tire. And these will become her shoulders and her arms. Shoulders around so we can see her head. Pull her head out. Bring it up. Angle those back tires however way you want. I mean, this is more TV show accurate, so I like to keep them like that. Bring up her feet, revealing those big old heels she wears. And this is pretty clever. On the inside, you just bring out her hand, rotate it around like so, and then have it sit right back up against the arm. And that's cool. I've always thought that was pretty clever. And then just do the same thing over here. Bring out the hand, rotate it around like so, and have it sitting right up against the arm. And there she is. There's Arcee in her robot mode. And this is definitely our girl Arcee. I mean, this figure looks amazing. That head sculpt is definitely G1 inspired. I love how her eyes are this bright red orange. It almost makes her look evil, but I don't know, maybe it's just for power. And she's got some silver for her face and blue all around for her head. I like how this kind of gives like a ponytail look. And unfortunately, when I first purchased her, I did not notice that big old scratch right there on her nose. I mean, she's packaged in her motorcycle mode, so it's not like I could see that, but it's superficial. You really can't even see it unless you really zoomed in on her face. The entire back section of the motorcycle is what forms her arms. Right here is where the seats were, and they become her forearms. You can see her little hands, and they're done in a light gray, black right up here for the shoulders, and some nice silver right in here for the upper legs. And my Primus, is she thick? They made her a thick lady when they were designing her, and this is what I love the most. I love how her lower legs look like country boots. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. And a nice little Autobot symbol right there on the top of her chest. And I know the tires hanging off her back can be a bit of an eyesore, but I've said this before and I'll say it again. I never display my figures facing the wall. I only care about how they look up front. And Arcee is a very well-designed figure, so it doesn't matter what angle you're looking at her at, she looks good no matter what. The only problem that Arcee does have is one that most fembots tend to have. Because of her high heels, she has a tendency to fall over. So I kind of had to angle her legs a little bit back so that way she doesn't fall forward or fall back, because it really doesn't take much to knock her over. I mean, those heels are definitely to blame why she keeps falling over, but like I said, just make some adjustments to her lower legs and she'll be fine. So now let's take a look at her gun. It's done in that dark clear plastic that I do not like. It reminds me of mold. It's kind of gross looking, but whatever. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove those exhaust pipes. You're going to take both of these halves, connect them together, take those exhaust pipes, plug them into the side, and there you go. There's her crossbow gun thingy, and it's got a launching missile. It's not the most powerful missile, but it's definitely not weak. And there we have Arcee posing with her weapon. So now she can shoot the Terracons and protect the Energon mines, as well as her fellow Omnicons. I mean, she is the Omnicon leader, so she should be protecting them. And now for articulation. Almost forgot to show this off. You can rotate the arms a full 360-degree spin. You just got to work your way around those back tires. Arms can rotate out, and they can bend at a 90-degree angle. And you can do that with her hands, whatever that is. The legs, they can kick forward. She can actually do a very high kick. That's because of transformation. And she can kick back. You just gotta work your way around the back windshield. She, I guess that sort of counts as a 90-degree knee bend. And the head can do a full 360-degree spin. And she can look up. And here's how she scales with some other fellow fembots. Earthrise Deluxe Class Arcee, and the Legacy Cybertron Speedia 500 Velocitron Leader Override. I want to say that was a Voyager class. Hasbro, why do you keep charging us the price of a Voyager for a deluxe class sized figure? Why? Why? Explain that to me, Hasbro. Why? I would have shown you guys a comparison with the original Energon Arcee figure, but she's seen better days, plus I have no idea where she is in my collection. She's around here somewhere, I just don't know where. So there you go. There is the 2007 Transformers Energon Target exclusive Arcee. I believe this is a Scout class figure. I think that's what they were called. These figures usually went for $6 or $7.99 here in the US. The vendor I got her from, he sold her to me for $30, so not bad for a mint-sealed figure from 17 years ago. And if you intend to hunt this figure down, I wish you all the best, because she is an absolute pleasure to own. Transformation is easy, and the paintwork looks amazing. I can't stress that enough. Plus, she's lots of fun to mess with. She's not perfect, but there is no such thing as the perfect action figure. If you love her, pick her up. I hope you all enjoyed this review. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Till all are one.